Yes, we are live. We are live. My name is Big Ben. Welcome to my live stream. Today we are going to analyze Bitcoin, the stock market, and other charts. And read the charts and make money on a consistent basis. Definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, because over here, okay, I only focus on the charts. I specialize in making money now in OW. I don't have time to be waiting for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. I don't know what that means, all right? If you follow the rich, you know the rich guys, they make money now. They don't wait. Yes, they have long-term investments, but the way they generate money is now in OW. So if you're definitely interested in that, hit that subscribe button. Also, during this live stream, I'm not giving anyone financial advice. This is entertainment only. Okay. We are going to answer some questions. If you're watching this replay, you can actually hit the speed button. Make sure you hit the settings button first. Hit speed it up 1.5 or 2. Turn a half an hour video into a 15-minute video. So let's get this party started. We are going to analyze Bitcoin first. We're going to look at CoinMarketCap. Make sure that this live stream is on and you guys can hear me. So let me make sure this live stream is on. Just give me a second, guys. And we are going to go to CoinMarketCap. Just give me a second. Let's go to CoinMarketCap. And right now I'm trying to make sure everything is working before I get started. Let me see here. It looks like the live stream is on. Guys, if you can hear me, make sure that you tell me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. All right, you hear the mic? You hear me loud and clear? Okay. While I'll get you guys attention. Let me see. I'm still waiting for you guys to. Okay, cool. So right now we are at CoinMarketCap. Basically, Bitcoin and pretty much all these other coins are down today. Nothing big right now, but another down day. And right now I'm waiting for more confirmation to see what's going on in the crypto market. The dominance is at 63%, and most likely it's going to continue to go lower. It's dipping nicely, so most likely it's probably going to hit the 50s. And then when it hit the 50s, or if it hit the 50s, we're going to see what's going to happen. But overall, I'm looking at this chart right here, guys. The daily chart, we talked about this before on my last live stream. This breakout right here, I believe that they are going to target this breakout. Is it going to happen? Are they going to stop these guys out? They don't have to, okay? But, a lot of times they do. So I'm expecting these guys to come back, stop these guys out. It's a possibility that we can go all the way back down to here, which is this trend line right here. It's a possibility, which is around 8,900, okay, 88. So just be prepared for that if you guys are looking, or you're going long or anything like that. But when we decide to find support, it is a possibility we can actually make a new high, okay, and probably go to 11,000. That's a possibility. Okay, we do have to understand we have this big trend line right here. Let me show you. Okay, this trend line right here attaching to this low right here, this lower high right here, and we have another lower high right here. So you have to understand that this trend line is definitely in play. Now, if we break this trend line, okay, we have these areas right here we are looking at, okay. Like I said before, this overall structure right here is not the best structure that I like when it comes to looking at something bullish. I don't like it too much. I still think we have potential, to continue to go down much lower, possibly all the way back to the 6,000 mark. But it don't have to go down there right now. Okay, we can still continue to go back up, even test the highs of July. Was it June? I'm sorry, June. Okay. But overall, right now, that 10,000 mark on Bitcoin, guys, that 10,000 mark on Bitcoin is very, very strong. Okay, it's showing crazy resistance. So every time we hitting that 10,000, guys, you see sellers come in, bang, hit it again, bang, sellers are coming. We hit it again right here, bang, sellers. We try to go up one more time to 10,000, bang. So we have to understand, okay, that 10,000 mark right now is very, very strong. Okay, so most likely we're going to continue to go down. Okay, now if we can break that level, that 10,000 level nicely, right, with a nice volume bar, most likely it's going to continue to go back up. But right now, as we speak, this right now is just having a hard time over that 10,000 mark, right? I think it wants to trap a lot of long traders that are long, and then if they do want to continue to go back up, they probably will, but they probably have to go down a little bit more. Okay, so we'll see. Like I said, we'll definitely keep my eyes on this one. Ethereum. Make sure my mic is good. Make sure you guys can hear me. All right. Shout out to everybody that's here. Let me give you guys a round of applause real quick. Let me see. Let me give you guys a round of applause. Hold on, guys. If I can find that button. But right now we're looking at Ethereum. On a daily chart, we are looking at multiple rejections. So this definitely could actually come right back down. Definitely to the 230 mark. Okay. We will see, because it's going to follow Bitcoin anyway. So whatever Bitcoin does is going to follow that. We do have a left shoulder right here, so it could possibly be some type of head and shoulder, but like I said, we'll see. But like this market still have room to go back up. I don't think this is the ultimate high. I think we still have room to go back up. It's just that we probably going to fall down a little bit before we go back up. Let me see. Litecoin. Really don't see anything with Litecoin as in a bearish structure yet. But like I said, if Bitcoin falls over, it's going to fall over. What's going on with XRP? Well, XRP, we had resistance right here. So we have multiple resistance, okay? Multiple resistance right here. So basically, it popped up a little bit, and then sellers came right back in. This is why you have to understand how to read the charts, understand support and resistance, minor stuff like that, okay? Just the minor support and resistance will help your game out, okay? I know some of you guys are lazy. Some of you guys just wanted to, just press buttons and make money. But guys, this is a business, all right? I don't care if you're doing a long-term investing or short-term investing or short-term trading. It's still a business. You still have to learn about your charts and how it works. I can guarantee you. I'm guarantee you, even though he probably doesn't, he probably would never admit it. I guarantee you, Warren Buffett knows how to read the charts. I 100% guarantee you. Who else? Anybody that's a strong long-term investor, I can guarantee you that person knows how to read the charts. Even though, they understand fundamentals too, I can guarantee you 100% they know how to read the charts. So you still have to learn how to read the charts, even if you're trying to hold, okay, long-term, okay? Let me see. Guys, you heard that, guys? Oh, hold on. That was just me. Hold on, guys. All right, so let me see if I got any questions here. So guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Let me see here. Static on the mic. Mic is static. Is the mic still static? I see you guys said the mic was having some static. Let me know if you still can hear me. Let me know if it's some static. All right. No. All right. But all right, mic is good. All right, cool. All right. Just give me a second. All right, guys. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Type in your questions right now. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And anybody that's watching this video, hit those likes right now. Hit those likes. Okay. So let me see if I see any questions here. Shout out to Jay Bridge, Leonard Falta. What's going on, guys? You said live in the moment, trade in the moment, baby. Shout out to you. Leonard said, I'm sitting on a 7x leverage long on BTC, but in a loss. I hope it reverses so I can get the heck out. Leonard, let me explain something to you. Okay, you know, I have to give you some tough love, man. You know, if you are basically saying hope when you're trading, that is not a good thing. Okay, every time I take a trade, I don't say I hope. Okay, I take a trade, whatever happens. Okay, it's a numbers game to me. It's a numbers game. Okay, so if you say you hope it reverses, that means that you probably have a lot on the table, and you said you have 7x leverage. So I don't trade like that. I mean, I don't try to go heavy on something that I can't. If I can't handle that type of leverage, I just won't. I won't go on the trade. Okay. So guys, if you're trading, okay, and you're trying to go heavy, make sure that your trading account could take the hit. All right. You should not go heavy on any trade just because you think it's going to go up or you think it's going to go down. All right. But using hope with trading is not a good thing. Let me see if I see any more questions here. You said my phone might be close to the mic. I moved my phone. Let me move my phone. That could be a reason. I just moved my phone, so I'll make sure. Yeah. My phone was close to the mic, so I don't know. I just moved my phone, so hopefully the mic is not static anymore. Let me read some more questions here. Hey, what's going on, Miss D? Good to see you. Randy, shout out to you. Let me see here, guys. JA, what's going on? Tech, what's going on? What platform are you using right now? this platform right here is a trading view. Okay, this is not even I mean, this is a website, trading view. So if that's what you're talking about, let me know. Crypto Truth said short term Ethereum prediction. Let me see. Ethereum. Right now, like I said, I'm not really looking at the alts. I'm looking at BTC because it's gonna, Ethereum's gonna follow BTC no matter what. Okay. So I think Bitcoin has another drop. Okay. So short term, I believe it could drop some more. That's what it looks like, but we will see. Now, I'm looking at BTC as a possible drop below this breakout right here to wipe these guys out. Okay, and then after that, we will see. I don't know exactly how far. If it goes this low, I don't know how far we will go, but that's a possibility. Now, if it finds support around here, which it could, that's a good sign. And if it doesn't even go below this breakout, we can most likely continue to go higher. So I'm looking at BTC right now because right now Ethereum is not telling me anything on a chart. It's not really that clear to me. But we do have multiple rejections, just like Bitcoin. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Let me read some more questions, guys. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Let me see here. Ethereum could go to 245 and bounce back up. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Short term, baby, makes more money than just investing long term. Shout out to you, Falter. Yeah, Ethereum does look strong. It does look strong, but it might have to pull back some before it goes right back up. So Ethereum looks good. Like I said, it has to pull back. Probably. Like I said, we'll see what Bitcoin does. But we had a nice. If you look at it, if you zoom out a little bit, it went straight up. Okay, so a couple of things it could do. It could go, consolidate a little bit, break out of this. Okay, which is a possibility, or we can pull back and then go back up. So we'll see. We will see. I'm reading some questions. So guys, if you have any questions, type it in. Let me see here. Can you check the S&P 500? Yeah, I would definitely check that out. Leonard said we in a bull trend. So Leonard, can you explain to me why you think we are in a bull trend? Okay, I want to hear your thinking. I want to hear, I want to hear why do you think we are in a bull trend, Leonard? Okay. So Leonard thinks we in the bull trend. Anyone else thinks BTC is in the bull trend? And if so, explain the reason why. And we will definitely get back to that question later. Okay. In the meantime, let's look at S&P 500. Basically, we had a nice little down move today. Okay, stock market basically dropped today, and we had a nice little drop. So a couple of things can happen. All right, we can rebound tomorrow, and say, man, this drop is nothing. We're gonna go right back to the highs, or we can rebound for 1 day, 2 days, and fall right back down. All right. Now, what I'm looking at right now is this drop does look crazy, okay, but we have to understand this is a bull market, so the bulls could come right back up. All right, we do have this gap. I'm not really worried about this gap right now because gaps don't really have to be filled right away, so they don't really have to fill this gap. We can actually drop down and then eventually fill the gap, but I'm looking at this and I see 1, 2, 3 candles. All right. When the last time we really had 3 candles in a row? The last time we had 3 candles was probably last year, November, right? So this tells me that there are sellers in the market. So that being said, okay, this could be the first legit sell, and we might see lower lows. We might see a temporary bounce from here and then continuation down, right? Back to maybe these lows right here, which is in January. So we can actually go right back to the January lows, all right? Break these lows and then probably bounce from here, right? So that's what I'm looking at with the ES. But you can't sleep on the bulls. You can't sleep on the bulls when it comes to the stock market, because the bulls, man, they proved that they can buy this market right back up as soon as it sells. So you can't sleep on the bulls. But overall, I'm looking at this 3-day sell, and it looks like it's a possibility we can roll over some more. Okay, so we'll see. Let's look at the NASDAQ real quick too. Same thing with the NASDAQ. Hold on. Basically, we had this big drop today. So if we see another drop tomorrow, that means that, most likely we're going to continue to go down. But if we see the market trying to rebound tomorrow, then most likely we're going to have 2 to 3 green bars, and then after that we will see if the market can actually hold up. If not, most likely it's probably going to roll back over. I like this breakout right here, so it's probably going to target these lows, and possibly it could possibly target these lows too. So let me look at the questions real quick. And then we go from there. All right, so I asked Leonard, does he think BTC is in a bull trend? He said golden cross. Okay. Crypto Truth said Ethereum could take us and lead us straight to this bull market. Crypto Truth, appreciate your answers, Ben. Shout out to you. The Spire looks like it's want to bounce to 328. Yes. Crypto market is pegged to the stock market. We are going now. I don't think it's pegged to the stock market. Not right now. New traders don't know that stocks go down. Exactly. They definitely will find out, J-Biz, because you can tell automatically these guys, all they want to do is buy. And eventually that's going to run out. Falter said BTC is not in the bull run. All right. So we're gonna definitely get back to BTC. Let's look at gold real quick. Let's look at gold. Actually, let's look at Tesla real quick, and then we're gonna look at the gold real quick. So Tesla, very interesting. Basically, we had a drop, nothing major. Just a little gap down. It's a possibility we can, depending on what the market does tomorrow. Looks like it's trying to rebound, so we can get a green bar tomorrow. And then we will see. Right now, it's still on the daily chart. It's still tough to see or trying to figure out what Tesla wants to do, but it's up to the overall market. But like I said, we might rebound tomorrow. They might want to fill this gap. Then we'll see. But right now, the information I'm looking at is not enough for me. Let's look at gold. Gold is a beast. Gold is a beast, guys. All right. I mean, it's just going straight up, straight up, straight up. It looks like we have a tiny pullback right here, which looks like we're going to continue to go right back up, probably to the 1700s. We talked about this, I believe, last week, right? We talked about gold, how before it was, I think gold was around like this. Gold didn't break out yet. I told you guys that gold definitely looks like it's trying to break out of this triangle right here, and then we finally broke out. So that was a nice little trade right there. Silver, let's see what silver's doing. Let me see silver. Okay, so basically silver, we talked about this too, how silver has the possibility to break out of this, and guess what? Boom, we broke out of this. And this is like continuation. We most likely we're gonna go right back to 19 and then possibly hit that 20 mark. So easy money, easy money if you know how to read the charts. Let me see here, and that's about it. So let me just go back to BTC real quick, guys. So someone said that the golden cross, well, I don't look at the golden cross. I don't really care about that. Doesn't really, the golden cross doesn't mean anything when it comes to bull markets. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we had a golden cross last year. So, that's not enough for me to say that we are in a bull run. Anybody else think that we are in a bull run, and state your reasons why when it comes to the crypto market? Who else? Let me see here. Gosh, I'm trying to hold on, guys. If we go down S&P, we can put it head and shoulders. The daily chart fall back again before it gaps up. Yeah, it's a possibility. Possibility we can put a short-term head and shoulders on the S&P 500. Leonard said the halving is around the corner. That's going to create a lot of FOMO soon. We should see at least a relief rally. Leonard, like I said before, Leonard, that's still not enough to basically say that we are in a bull market. All right, the halving in golden cross, that's not enough for any bull market. All right, so let me explain to you what I see. So because what I really wanted is, I wanted to see if anyone had somebody else had a thought that we was in a bull market, and I wanted to see how you guys are thinking when it comes to these markets. But overall, if you look at the market, guys, I talk about this all the time. All right, let's back up. Okay, what do we have right here? We have a crazy run up, a drop. All right, we had this big drop. All right, this is not a little drop. This is a big drop. Right? We had another run up. Okay, and then another drop. right? This is not a little drop either. This is a big drop. So how can you say that we are in a bull market and we didn't even break this high right here, all right? We didn't even go back to this high, which was June last year. We didn't even reach that high, right? And even if we go to this high, that's still not a bull market. I talk about this all the time, guys, all right? All the time on my live streams. Don't fall for the hype. Don't fall for the hype. Understand how to read the charts. Yes, the halving is coming very soon. Doesn't mean anything. When you say it should do, the market should do this, the market should do that, that doesn't mean anything. Just because you think the market should do something doesn't mean it's going to do it. That's why I like to deal with, things that repeat themselves over and over. Okay. And that is technical analysis. I don't really care about news, the halving, or anything else. I want to have results that repeat over and over and over again. The only thing I know that can actually repeat results over and over and over again is technical analysis, right? Right now we are not in the bull market. We didn't even break this trend line right now. Okay, we still didn't break this trend line. We still didn't break this high. Okay, and we, damn sure didn't break this 19,000 mark. So it's a lot of work, man. A lot of work. And if you look at these altcoins, guys, I mean, these altcoins are still crying. Okay, let's look at these altcoins. Okay, zoom out and look at every altcoin. Crying, guys. Look at this. These altcoins still didn't recover from this big pop. None of these altcoins recovered. I can keep going over and over. Right? Just zoom out. Stop falling for the hype, guys. Zoom out. Zoom out. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Zoom out. Learn how to read the charts. Zoom out. The market will tell you. The charts will tell you everything. This is not a bull market. What's bullish about this? All right. That's why I told you guys, Bitcoin is a distraction. People talk. You notice most people talk about Bitcoin, right? Versus most of these other coins. Because Bitcoin is the only coin that looks like it has the potential to turn bullish. But these other coins, they look like this. Right? Most of these coins look like this. Anyway, let's go back to these questions here. Yeah, silver is a beast too, bro. Leonard, are you still here, Leonard? Are you still in the building? I'm reading these comments, guys. Give me a second. I'm reading these comments. Golden cross and bullish patterns don't matter if people aren't buying. Exactly. My thoughts on Amazon. Chainlink. What symbol is Chainlink? Chainlink, is it a US dollar one? What is it? The US dollar, what is it? USD. Which one you want me to look at? The USDT, the link US Coinbase. Okay, the Coinbase one. All right. Let's see if I can see the Coinbase one. All right, Coinbase one. Let me zoom out. Basically, shoot. So we have resistance around this area right here. It basically hit that resistance. We had a nice little double top right here. Boom, boom. Start to sell. Sellers are coming in right now. So, we might have a little pullback. Will it continue to go back up? We will see. Okay. We do have possible support at this area right here. Okay. So, you gotta wait and see if it wants to bounce here or maybe a little bit before there. All right. So it has a possibility of bouncing. Now, will it go back to the highs? We will see. We will definitely see. But, we do have support around this area, so we will see. Let me look at some more questions. Randy said, once we break the 20K, I would call it a bull market. Yeah, so basically, once we break that 20K, it is, once we break that 20K, we can, analyze the chart and say that, it's a possibility that we can be in a bull market, right? The thing about the 20K mark is, once we have a situation like this, it gets obvious. So basically, when we break this highs, because remember, Bitcoin is not, it's not like really underground like that no more. If you look at, back when it was just, going up like crazy back in the days when nobody really was talking about Bitcoin, every time it broke the high, it went crazy, right? Now, more people know about Bitcoin, and most people don't understand when there are more people in the market tends to, number one, slow down, and they tend to play more games because, there are more, this is more people in the market and there's more money to be made because, you can basically take a lot of people's money now. So if we break that 20K mark, right, it doesn't mean that we're just going to shoot right up. There's a strong possibility we can sell off hard because a lot of people are going to probably try to buy at that, 20K mark, and we just basically, fall right back down. You know what I'm saying? And maybe catch support right here at that 14K mark and possibly go right back up. But, just because it hits that 20K, you have to be careful because it can actually still form resistance right here. So watch out for that if that happens. Let me see here. Let me read some more questions here. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Type it in. If you have questions about anything, not just crypto, anything, just let me know. My thoughts on Amazon and Google. So let me see. We'll see what's good with Amazon. All right, Amazon, nice little pop. Okay. Above the highs. And we do have this crazy gap right here. So my thing is, we have resistance right here, right? So you look at this resistance right here, okay? Notice how we gap below this resistance, and we hit this resistance, right? And we couldn't close above this resistance, so you got to watch out for that. That's kind of suspect. If we get a strong bar tomorrow that close above this, then most likely we can, at least close this gap right here. But just watch out for that, because we do have this big gap. It's ridiculous. This big gap right here. That's ridiculous. But like I said before, this market is so strong that we can definitely continue to make new highs. But right now, I have to look at the other, like the SPY and the NASDAQ, and see if those guys want to continue. Let's look at Google. You said Google, right? So Google, this crazy breakout right here, and then nothing but continuation, and then we had this nasty fall today. Okay, nasty fall. Now, this looks like the NASDAQ. So what could happen is we can basically go up tomorrow, and we can probably try to fill this whole gap, but the market might be weak to the point where it might not fill this whole gap. All right, we might roll over. Okay, maybe back over here, but eventually we will. I believe we will find support somewhere. Okay, I don't think this is the ultimate top. Unless things change and I see like crazy continuations and selling, but I don't think this is the ultimate top. I think we will have a bounce. I just want to see how strong that bounce is going to be. I want to see how strong that bounce is. So right now, I don't like any stocks for a buy right now. Okay, I mean, you're pretty much buying, when the market is high, So I don't like any buys right now when it comes to the stock market. But like I said before, the bulls are, very, very aggressive in this market. So we can definitely see a lot of buying come back in. So let me see if I see any more questions, guys. What's going on, Jesus? He said, "What I miss? You miss everything, bro. You gotta go back to the beginning." What's going on, V? Long time since I watched it live. Yeah, man. Shout out to you. J Biss, I'm seeing the same, man. Thanks. No problem, bro. I'm with you, dear man. Shorts are intact until buyers come in. Yeah, man. Basically, the stock market itself right now is, I mean, I don't like to use the word overbought, but right now it's just going up crazy. So I will wait for like multiple confirmations before I even buy anything. But that's what I'm looking at right now. A possible temporary bounce, and we might get another down move. Probably either the end of the week or next week. We'll see. So overall, guys, I'm about to get out of here. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys had a great day. If you guys have any more questions, let me know. If you want to learn about anything, just check the description. If you have any questions about anything, let me know before I get out of here. But thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. I appreciate it. Let me give you guys another round of applause before I get out of here. All right. But yeah, I mean, Bitcoin right now, you know, unfortunately, it doesn't look. I mean, it looks like it can actually definitely continue to go back up, but you know, I don't like this whole big pattern right here. But we'll see. We will see. This doesn't look like a top, so I do expect probably another move up. I just think we're probably gonna go down one more time, and then maybe pop right back up, and then we will see if they can bust out of this trend line and continue to go higher. But guys, I think Leonard left, man. Leonard, where you at? You know, I asked you a question, you left. But yeah, guys, be careful out here. You know, make sure that just make sure you learn the markets, and also don't try to go heavy on one trade just because you think that's the trade that's going to make you a lot of money. You know, keep your risk small. You know. Let me read some questions before I get out of here. I like the way the YM. You like the way the YM? Oh, today? Yeah, man. The YM, the Nasdaq, it was dropping today. Thanks, Falter. Thanks a lot, bro. Leonard wanted to tell him to BT. Nah, Leonard is one of my guys that come on here. I'm trying to figure out where he went because I wanted to talk to him to make sure he understand what I was telling him about going heavy with the leverage. All right, guys. So I'm about to get out of here. I give you guys 2 more minutes. If you have any last minute questions, give you guys 2 more minutes. But overall, guys, that's what I see in the overall market. Shout out to all my XRP guys. Like I said, I hope this coin goes up, but it looks, it definitely looks like it had a resistance right here. We finally passed that 30-cent mark, but it went right back down to 20. So this this coin is struggling hard. It's a sad situation because I know a lot of people put a lot of money in this coin. The type of money they put in this coin, it's crazy. I mean, we talking about anywhere around 60,000, 100,000 or more in this coin. And it's not really doing anything. I hope it goes up for you guys. This is why, me personally, I try not to do a lot of long-term investments because, it's not. A lot of times you will find out that your investment might not even, work until maybe 10 years, 20 years down the road, or even it might not even work at all. So I hope you guys, learn from anything. I hope you guys learn from, just overall investing. I think some people don't learn until they lose it all. But just because you're a long-term investor doesn't mean you don't need to learn, right? That's why, like, when I was going hard back in 2018, a lot of you guys were saying, I don't need to learn how to read the charts because, I'm a long-term investor. And I was like, okay, fine, no problem. But, if you are in the markets, guys, you have to learn. Just what it is. So we have some short-term resistance right here. All depends on what Bitcoin wants to do. We can still pop up, okay, make a new high, but we will see. We will see. So that's it. Let me see. Do you ever do earnings? No, I don't trade stocks. So I don't care about earnings. Okay, I trade the futures market, so we don't care about earnings on the futures market, right? Long term has benefits, but learning is the objective. Yes. Okay. Um, you know, my thing about long term is, um, maybe I do a video, about that long term, because overall, uh, I really believe that most of you guys that's watching this, the way you going about, your long-term investing is wrong. I think you guys are trying to use your long-term investing and try to become rich with, or try to make a lot of money with your long-term investing. And a lot of times it doesn't work like that. Okay. It just doesn't work like that. And that's why I try to teach you guys different ways to extract money out of the markets. Most of you guys are lazy anyway, so you don't really care. You think you know it all. But long-term investments are good, but it comes to a point where, okay, you guys are just taking all your money and throwing it on one stock, throwing on one coin, and you're just saying, man, this coin I know is going to go up, or this stock I know is going to go up, and that's how you're doing it. Long-term investing is not. It's not even close. That's not even close. Okay. On how you do long-term investing. So I think a lot of people got it wrong. I think a lot of people do it wrong. Overall, I believe that some of you guys just have to learn short-term skills, all right? And like I said, we will definitely talk about that later. But right now, guys, I appreciate all you guys tuning in. Hit that like button before you leave, guys. Hit that like button. And guys, listen, make sure you have a great day. I'll talk to you guys later. And please have a great day.